I'd like to call the big head together, the Finance F&A Committee meeting to order. If City Clerk will note attendance, we'll move on. Let's go ahead and talk agenda approval. One, it has been requested that under the discussion session, Finance Department status update, we move that out to next meeting. Are there any objections? All right, we'll move that out. I don't think there are any other changes to the agenda involved. All right, with that change, everybody okay with the agenda? All right, we'll move forward with that. With that, let's go into public's comments. We will not be taking any online comments. If anybody online wishes to have comment, they can email it to us and we'll get it through that method. I don't see, other than city who are public people, if you want to. Don't see public here, so I don't see anybody for public comments. Therefore, we'll move on. Minutes, let's move on to approval of the minutes dated April 7th, 2025. Any questions, comments, or revisions? Any objection to acceptance of the minutes? All right, we'll move forward with the minutes as presented. With that, we'll move on to approval of warrants and claims, consideration claims reports, April 28th, 2025. Chair has no questions. Chair, a little late in my email, but I have not received questions in email that I'm aware of at this stage. Are there any questions or clarifications requested of the warrants report?
Nope.
All right, any objections to accepting the warrants report as presented? All right, with that, we'll take the warrants report dated April 28th, 25 on as presented, on the council as presented. All right, discussion, we'll move Finance Department off to next time. We'll review city council priorities for 2025. Who is gonna lead that discussion?
Well, I guess I will. So attached in the packet is just the updated council priorities. Following our council retreat, we added a few items. We added 2 items under Assure a Safe Community and 1 item under Ensure Fiscal Transparency and Operational Stability.
Are they highlighted in the material here? What was, so Assure Safe Community, what was added?
Deliver exceptional first responder coverage and response times and strengthen regional partnerships.
Okay, and
And then under Ensure Fiscal Transparency was full rollout of Tyler Munis.
and are you looking for council to approve the revised priorities?
Well, I'm just, putting it on for discussion to ensure that that was really what the council's intent was, and then it would be updated.
Okay, with that, let's add it to the F&A section of the next council agenda, so we can get full council agreement. I don't think there's an issue, but I don't want the committee speaking for full council. Let's have full council speak to full council. Thank you. Good job. With that we have upcoming council agenda. With that, we can move on to draft of the council agenda. We have a 6 p.m. roundtable for petition of vacation of certain right-of-way, continuation of prior discussion. With that, we'll move into regular council agenda.
So, excuse me, so I think we do need to add an executive session just in case.
It's on there.
Yeah, I was on.
Well, no, there's a different one.
Post action, it's under.
Right after.
Oh, I see. I understand. Yes.
Testimony, council questions, and executive session?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You did it after proclamation.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, Chair.
Yeah, good idea. Let's let the people who are being appointed get out of here. Yeah.
No, it is under the special business. It's a little sub thing. Proposed action would be to go into executive session.
On the roundtable?
No, we may be talking
There's-
separate things.
Yeah.
So there's the roundtable at 6 p.m. and it does have a note of executive session.
Right.
However,
Yes.
we need to have another executive session at the near the top of the agenda.
Right.
For regular council,
And it's
Oh.
added.
and it's there.
So they're both there.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
both there. Thank you, Dina. All right, so let me get back to, so we'll go pledge allegiance, agenda approval. We'll have appointments, fire badge and community development, economic development director, confirmation oath of office. This is where I think we're getting cart before the horse.
Well, she won't be here. So it's basically, it's confirmation.
I got no problem with extending job offer contingent upon council approval.
Right.
This has oath of office prior to council approval.
But we typically do them at the same time for director positions.
So where is the approval of? So where is that action? I assume there's an agenda bill or something to signify council's approval of the,
Right, that's at, that AB 25058 is confirmation.
oh, okay, I see.
This is how we typically.
I
do
got
it
hung
for
up on
director.
oath of office tagged on me in there. Okay,
So will there be an oath of office? Are you moving?
okay. But please be aware, they did interviews. We have recommendations for a community development director, which will be presented to council for confirmation. And then we'll do oath of office. Um, Does the, okay, I would prefer that oath of office is a separate agenda item from the agenda bill, but I'm not going to. I'm just whining. Let me move on. All right, all right, so appointments, fire department, community development director, oath of office, will do proclamation of Small Business Week. Public comments, and Mayor, what I'm thinking, do we want the executive session before public comments?
I'm thinking if people come in for public comment, it'd be nice if they can
Okay,
state it and then, I don't know how long the executive session will be.
okay, let's do that. All right, we'll go to executive session, then we'll go from there, we'll have consent agenda, approval of city council meeting minutes, approval of claims report. I believe the Northwest Rail Museum restroom maintenance operations agreement was also a consent item coming out of Public Works.
Yes, as is the job order contracting.
Yep. So please move those both up under consent agenda. And then we'll get into, yeah, then we'll get into committee reports. Public Safety currently has no report. Community Development Committee, no report. Parks and Public Works will have lease agreement with Northwest Landscaping LLC. And Finance Administration Committee will have Parks and Public Works will have also a presentation update of utility rates. Finance Administration, what did we do? I don't think, can we put, council priorities 2025, affirmation?
Mhm.
And under F&A. And where was I? And then we'll go committee of whole. We have, you already have it under committee of the whole. That's cool. All right, review of city council priorities 2025 under committee of the whole.
Do you want it under committee of the
Nah,
whole?
committee of the whole's fine.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I'm not gonna be whatever about it. All right, then we'll get to reports, mayor's reports, commission committee liaison reports, executive session, potential at the end, and adjournment. Any other changes to the council agenda? Are we okay with moving forward without a council agenda? All right, so let's go ahead with the agenda as discussed. With that, I think, and I apologize if I'm rushing through.
Question?
Okay,
No, it's just on the business from the special business for the vacation center right away. I was just wondering if there had to be a public hearing related to that.
We did that last time.
That was a public hearing?
Mhm.
Okay, well, then never mind then.
better question asked than not.
Yeah.
All right, with that, we've got the council agenda in place. We are off to adjournment. Any objections to adjournment? We are adjourned.